breaking news to share. So Chris Medland is reporting that Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc have both been disqualified from the Circuit of the Americas Grand Prix today. So Lando is now in second place, and Logan Sargeant has finally scored his first points of the 2023 season. So Ben and Alex, what are your guys' reaction to this breaking news?
Well, I am thrilled for Logan Sargeant. I'm sure this is not how he would have wanted to do it, but I mean, we got to put this into historical context here. This has not happened for 30 years, an American scoring points in Formula One. You got to go all the way back to Michael Andretti in 1993 when he finished on the podium at Monza. That's the last time, forget finishing on the podium, an American driver has even so much as scored. And for Logan to be able to say that in his home race, I'm sure this is going to be just a massive boost of confidence and shot in the arm that he needs in a year where he's, certainly in recent races also been, trailing off of Alex Albon a little bit and not being up to where he would like to be in terms of performance. We'll see if this can give him some momentum going into the final few races this year and what that might mean for keeping that seat in 2024. On the flip side of it, massive disappointment for Lewis Hamilton. I think it only finished off the podium at this track once in his entire career, and for Leclerc as well. I mean, I guess it comes back to that old saying, what can go wrong will go wrong for Ferrari. But this is certainly going to be a massive shakeup in the results, and I'm sure those calculations are being made right now. But we've gotten used to seeing this in NASCAR the last couple of weeks. Now we have it here in Formula One. I guess sometimes it's not even over after the checker flag waves because you do have to pass tech.
Yeah, and something I'm thinking of is the battle for second place in the championship. And Red Bull is very happy with this outcome because of how Lewis Hamilton's been closing in lately. But my big question is, how does this impact the battle for seventh? Who got it right now? It sounds like it's like finished seventh now, so that's something for everyone to keep an eye on as well, in case there's any other penalties for Stroll, which you guys talked about earlier for that incident. But yeah, big news out of F1.
Yeah, I personally feel like this is disappointing, obviously, when you're looking at Charles Leclerc and Lewis Hamilton. But as Ben pointed out, for Logan Sargeant, it's big news. For his rookie season, he does get points. Obviously, not in the way that he wanted them, but they're points nevertheless.
Logan Sargeant, the first American to score points in Formula One in 30 years, like you were mentioning, Kobe. Michael Andretti, the last one to do so in 1993, and doing so in his home race as well. Again, probably not the way he would have liked to have done it, but hey, he still put himself up there in 12th position to be in position to get promoted should something like this happen. So it was still a very solid race based on the struggles that he's been going through the last several weeks and the questions surrounding his status for 2024. This is exactly the kind of result that he needed. And nonetheless, even if he had ended up remaining in 12th place, still a very solid effort from him today, and his teammate Alex Albon just ahead of him